Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello and welcome back to Business Today viewers. Today we have something which is very important to us for NTV. It's about the Business Friends of NTV, our upcoming event that's coming on the 1st of October. Before the event and the build up to the event, we have all sorts of networking sessions, we have meetings, and one of the most important part of the Business Friends of NTV is the road shows. And we've been to all our road shows. We've got one left in Newcastle, which is coming up on the 17th. But up until now, I've been seeing many interest, and two people I have with me today are very distinguished people. They are the supporters of Business Friends of NTV, and one gentleman especially I would say is very involved with networking, very involved with different businesses, and that is Mr. Councillor Selwyn Williams, who is the former chairman of Anglesey County Council, North Wales. He's presently the membership advisor for Federation of Small Business North West Wales. And I have to my right Mr. Altab Saeed, business person and community activist from the North Wales area, also a former chairman of Bangor Islamic Centre. They've both been involved with us throughout the road shows, and we've seen them in almost every road show, and they have been very involved. So without further ado, I'll come to my guests, and I'll ask Mr. Altab Saeed to please introduce yourself to our viewers, and welcome onto the show.
Assalamu alaikum, NTB viewers and NTB dedicated teams. Thank you very much. I'm privileged to come here to inviting me to talk about the Business Friends and Recognition ceremony, which is taking place on 1st of October. And I have been involved in most of the roadshow. And so let's see how it's go. And as I say, you know, that we come in for to talk about this business initiative as part of the Business Friends and NTV.
Thank you very much. Mr. Selwyn Williams, can you please introduce yourself? I know there's many to say, but can you please quickly?
Salam, welcome. My name is Councillor Selwyn Williams. I'm a former chairman of Anglesey County Council in North Wales, and I'm currently a membership advisor for the Federation of Small Businesses. I live in Menai Bridge on the island of Anglesey, and I've been involved in business networking for almost 30 years.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, gentlemen, first of all, Atab Bhai, my question to you would be, obviously I've seen you in all the road shows, and as Councillor Selwyn Williams, I've seen both yourselves on every road show. What's the reason behind for your support, and what do you feel is the benefit? What have you seen so far?
Well, actually, I have been to this NTB business recognition ceremony when the first show was taking place in Birmingham. And when I've been there, I met with this a number of people, delegates came from one side to another side, and I met with the successful entrepreneur business people, and the way they promote their business, a different ideology, which is the provider for this our in community. So you get inspired from the people to talk when the business different, you know, our community behind corner to corner, they've got a different successful business. So when you meet them, until if I wouldn't go to I'm very proud myself and privileged to be joined to this NTB show to meet those distinguished people and listen to their successes.
Okay, now the Business Friends of NTV is a recognition ceremony, and I will obviously elaborate on why it's a recognition ceremony. Now, did you find that NTV has taken the initiative to come out to you in North Wales, or do you find other channels or everybody else approaching, or do you find that you're sometimes left alone?
Well, I have been, it's a very good question, and I have been expressed my view in a different roadshow, which is I'm very proud, and I have been find this NTB dedicated team. They're so passionate about, and this is the bringing the unique initiative for to bring to the social like remote area in North Wales, which is we left alone in our side. Only the NTB promoted and giving the opportunity to expose and different ideology to learn from these different business people, which is they express their view how their successful business. So it's encouraged me, and I privilege myself that to be take this initiative to come to the joint with this roadshow in the NTB.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Councillor Selwyn Williams. The same question to you. You've been, I've seen you in every roadshow. I'm very privileged and very proud that you're on board as a member of the Business Friends of NTV. Could you please tell me your views and how you're finding Business Friends of NTV?
Well, I'm very privileged to have been invited to come to the business road shows of NTV. I've made many, many friends. I've been a networker most of my life, and I can see the aspirations of how we can further our networking successes with NTV. There's a growth, there is huge opportunities there for business people to network across cultural backgrounds. And I'm sure as the Federation of Small Businesses, which I'm a member of I'm a member of the FSB, a membership advisor of the FSB, we are also the largest networking organisation in the United Kingdom. And I'm sure that many Bangladeshi business people could further their aims with working with FSB networking groups.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, obviously, you've seen us going to different areas, different places, and talking to different business entrepreneurs. Over the period of time, did you find any benefit for yourself within the networking that we've so far carried out?
Yeah. I've found great benefits for myself, the personal experience of meeting so many business members of NTV and listening to their thoughts and also their concerns in the future with business. And there are great opportunities there, and I'm sure I could guide some of those members as how to go down different routes or different roads.
Okay, thank you very much. And obviously yourself, you are involved in quite a large network, but I'll let you tell me about it. Can you tell us a bit more about the Federation of Small Businesses and your involvement, and what is it?
The Federation of Small Businesses was founded in 1974. It's Britain's largest business organisation, a networking organisation, and the largest lobbying group in the United Kingdom. We are very, very successful in the political life of overturning government decisions and influence government policies. The membership is almost 160,000 business members of all different sizes. 160,000. Over 160,000 business members as such, all over the United Kingdom. We organise lots of lobbying and lots of networking events and business events up and down the country. Mm-hmm. We are very, very successful into promotion, into networking events.
Excellent. Now, obviously, you're going to be quite a person to tell me how important is networking in a business. I mean, is it something that's absolutely necessary, or what do you feel?
We business people have to promote ourselves to each other. If we don't do the networking, nobody knows we're here.
Exactly, yeah.
I think that's the main reason.
That's the one of the main
and there are no barriers in networking at all, regardless of language, whatever. We all have something that everybody else wants, and that's that's what networking is about.
My point of view is, and this is what NTV also believes, and that's one of the reasons why we've created Business Friends of NTV, is because we believe in getting different businesses, different people together and integrate with each other.
That's right.
So they can benefit from each other.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And another important factor, every business individuals know this, very successful people know this very well, that every brand has to have a face front of it. And this is the opportunity where you're networking, you have the opportunity to put a face to the brand, and that's very important. Now, Mr. Altab Saeed, did you find any personal benefit? Let's put business to one side. Did you find any personal benefit within these networking roadshows that we've had?
Yes, personally, I find a lot of personal benefit to come to this roadshow, the NTV. Like, I lived here as a North Wales myself for last 3 decades anyway, and when this roadshow has taken place, I have been feedback from the number of people from Bangladesh and Middle East, which is they have seen me a long time ago. And when this roadshow has shown us and the initiative taking this bring the network together and bringing a platform, so for business people together, and we discussed that. Recently, I have to tell you that one person from this Scanthrope, which is my own relative anyway, and I haven't seen him for a long time, and he just phoned me and he said, he called me my name, and he was said, do you know me? I said, well, I feel like I recognize your voice, but can you please give me the details? Soon as he see that, and I was very explore myself, he said, wow, why you been hiding? And he said, where have you been hiding? So actually like this. Also, I had a feedback from Dhaka, one of the procession level, and somebody sent me the Facebook, and he says, oh, I'm proud to be, because the NTV has taken such a wonderful initiative, and on that basis, I feel that myself. I meet with some people, which is I haven't missed them for many years, and when you talk to them, it's a small world, and you introduce yourself. Oh yes, I think I met you in the college life, and etc. etc. So in that case, I feel benefited myself, and I'm sure the other people will be agreed on my my observation. They also been benefited. So in TV, there's such an initiative they have taken. It's a wonderful initiative, and I'm privileged to be that, and I'm very honored to be. Thanks for the NTV initiative for taking this as a wonderful inspiration for this, bringing to the platform to our community together.
Another question is to both of you is I've probably asked you the similar question, but I want to ask you again. I want you to tell me what made you get involved with Business Friends of NTV. What actually triggered that I want to be involved?
Well, actually, as I say, because there is there is some time I feel that because in NTB, this such a business as friends. When you say business as friends, yes, you are we are seeing the entrepreneur, the business successful people, but same time we are coming to this as a বাংলায় হয় না, এটা একটা সেতু বন্ধন আমাদের মধ্যে, এমন একটা সেতু বন্ধন হইতেছে যে আমরা একে অন্যের মিস করছি অনেক আগে বিজনেসম্যান একে অন্যের কাছে আমরা ডিফারেন্ট আফটার দিস শো উই টক to them hours and hours how we can able to bring this different ideology so that we can able to pass to our new generation, and they're inspiring. They inspire, oh, if that person can able to benefit, like example like a G10, I can tell you the G10. You see, when I met the G10, I have to tell you that 8 years ago I went to Bangladesh with this World's Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce. The delegation, we went about 27 people with a different idea of the business, how we can able to bring the business to Walsh, and Walsh people can go to do business Bangladesh. So I met the Jorid Bhai, but we never come into that closer. But since this NTV innovation, they take in this roadshow, I met personally, and I feel that myself. Look at that, the person who started with a very small amount of revenue, and mashallah, alhamdulillah, with their hard work, with their honesty, with their transparency, with their partnership, look like the brother to brother, and they promote the business to is multi-million turnover. So it's not a matter of multi-million turnover, but I just feel that, you see, that this is how can I say? Because when you talk to them, and if you look at that lifestyle, all the hard work they put into the business, and I feel that myself. When I go home and I talk to my family, our children, they get the inspiration, because our new generation stay behind the, they're backward from the catering department. Our catering is our most platform.
I've got some questions concerning our catering industry.
Yes. So
now, we're going to a break, and obviously we're going to come back and continue from there. Now, viewers, please stay tuned. We are going to continue from here after the break, so stay tuned. See you after the break.